Now we are back on the couch with trend specialist and writer Chris Reid. So the Pantone colour of the year has been established, and there is so much of it to see in magazines and creative platforms. But how do you at home stay on trend with the latest trends, and how can you incorporate it in your home? Chris is here to tell us more. Chris, before we talk about that Pantone colour, let us talk about this word woke.
Yes.
What does it mean to be woke?
Yeah, I mean, as a kind of cisgender white male, it's difficult for me to really talk about woke, but at its kind of core, it's just about being aware of how race and class and gender really intersect. And it's become so important, especially in South Africa recently, and we saw it last year with a lot of the Fees Must Fall and Roads Must Fall protests. But it's international as well, and it's the reason we at Atia put protest as one of our major themes in our trend review last year.
Wonderful. So you just need to stay woke.
Basically.
Absolutely. Well, let's stay woke with regards to colour. Of course, colour is very important. We all gravitate towards it with regards to everything in the industry or what we use.
Yeah.
What do you think particularly of the Pantone colour?
So, I mean, I like this one. I wasn't a huge fan of their last year's production, which was a kind of more pastel set.
Yeah.
But green is quite interesting at the moment, and they actually had an emerald green a couple of years ago, so it's interesting that they've gone with green again so soon. But as anyone who sort of deals with product or fashion will tell you, lime green is such a weird colour. It's just not going away, and we don't seem to understand why. And maybe it's just because people are really into the freshness of it and into the natural connection.
Yeah, it really is wonderful. What other colours will be trending this year should we be looking out for?
Yeah, so I'm paying attention to two kind of colour trends at the moment. The first is orange, which is a colour that we haven't really seen for a while.
True story.
And it's come out in fashion recently with blorange hair, which is a combination of blonde, orange, ombre.
Blorange?
Blorange. It's a horrible word, but it actually looks quite nice. So it's the new kind of grey hair, don't care, is blorange hair, which is an interesting one. And then the next colour trend or colour shift I'm looking at is this kind of faux neutral thing. So last year, Lee Edelkoot, the Dutch trend forecaster, said that black is dead officially, especially in fashion.
Is it?
Unfortunately, I mean, I only wear black and white, so I'm horrified. But so browns are going to become quite important, and these kind of very dark blues and dark colours are going to take the place of black, especially in fashion, but in home and decor too.
This is exciting. I think black can take a bit of a backseat for a little bit. In terms of decor, what are the top trends that we can look forward to there?
So big picture trends we're seeing in decor, the first is this kind of multifunctional home. So people are living in smaller and smaller spaces and needing to do more with these spaces, especially as they're moving to cities. So we're seeing things like storage systems that can grow with you and sort of shrink and expand, or even things like this pegboard system that allow you to create your own storage. But basically people are just wanting to do more with their homes. And the other thing we're seeing is this warm minimalism, because people are decluttering their homes more and more. So we're seeing people gravitate to sort of emptier spaces, but they're not the white cubes we've seen before. It's a lot more neutral and natural and space for contemplation.
Wonderful, because I've got a small space, so I need to know what I can do with it. Chris, you have been absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And of course, talking about the top trends for 2017. It's remarkable to think that all of the patterns and forces that are influencing the direction of our lives, sometimes without us even realizing it. So best you stay on top of the trends so that you can stay ahead of the game.